I'm in sales, and I'm 100% commission, which can be a little frightening. My wife is a physical therapist at a local hospital. And in terms of how we were financially, I mean, we do pretty well for ourselves, but we really didn't have anything outside of some 401ks and IRAs and things of that nature. We really didn't have a whole lot going for the future in terms of planning.
Not very confident at all. We had went with a company and they got us enrolled in some IRAs, and it just kind of sat. We didn't go anywhere after that, and we thought we were getting ahead by starting young. We weren't really happy with our previous situation.
It was a referral from someone that we knew, and we didn't really get any personal touch whatsoever. I mean, we would try to get in touch, and it just felt like there wasn't a whole lot of personal, like he didn't really have a whole lot of interest in what we really wanted. He was really pushing us into some areas that we didn't know and we weren't really comfortable with, and he never really would give us a good explanation as to why he was putting us into these things, and basically make us feel comfortable that he was doing the right thing for us. We were referred to you guys by a very close friend of ours who actually you guys work with in the banking industry. And we came to one of Matthew's seminars, and it was actually kind of enlightening, some of the things he was talking about, because they were so far off from what our parents have told us and what colleagues have told us. And it just seemed like a really interesting approach. And then, of course, we read the Misfortune 101 book, and there was some interesting things in there. So that's kind of why we started talking to Matthew. And I think the biggest thing when we came in for our first meeting is he really wanted to see what was most important for us, what we wanted. One of the big things that I had was communication, and being able to pick up the phone and getting him, or whatever the case is. And he really made us feel at ease that we were going to get that personal service. And I think we're on a great path. It's taken quite a lot longer than it might with some people, just because of the way that we are, and I am specifically. I really need things explained out, and Matthew has done that, and I feel like we're in a great position.
I feel a lot more confident than we did with our previous situation. We at least know we're going forward somewhere.
I think it's critical. I mean, you can put money into a savings account at 0.5%. You can do 401ks, which are great, and that we're certainly still doing. But I mean, especially if you have extra money to put away, if you're paycheck to paycheck, I guess that's one thing. But if you have extra money that you can be putting away for your future, I think it's imperative that you do it. Absolutely. Like I said, one thing about I feel we've put him through the ringer. I mean, we've been talking about this, just the core of this for quite a while now. And I mean, when we come in, I have to have things explained to me really thoroughly, and I have to make sure that I understand it on paper. And he was absolutely willing to do that, which is huge. So, and not just that, but you guys have a lot of other support here too. I mean, a lot of, not just Matthew, not just for the long, for the financial part, but also all the other services and partners that you guys deal with. It's kind of a full package, so I would definitely recommend it.
Here to offer some sound advice, financial strategist and host of the Chicago-based radio show, Living the American Dream. It's Matthew. Isolate that highest interest credit card. Put that's going to be her target. Every other credit card, the tax strategy or the tax environment is my retirement savings